Hey guys, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 with me, Hollow. That's right, one of my most successful and fun playthroughs that I have missed quite a lot. I did a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2, as you hopefully remember. And it is finally time now, with the third part of the 3-part DLC just around the corner. I have finally finished my Witcher playthrough, so we're doing the DLC playthrough. So, as you may have worked out by my gear and equipment, yeah, I'm not actually doing the DLC in this video. You've probably worked out by the title or the length of the video. It'll be coming very soon. The reason that I'm not actually doing it right now is because this is the DLC character, this guy, and you may notice his armor and his weapon and the like, and be like, well, he's not ready for the DLC, and you'd be damn right. Meet GenerationHollow. He doesn't look like a knight right now, and he's kind of halfway there, especially with the sword. That's the bastard sword. It's currently +6, and yeah, I have some choices to make, and it's down to you. I leave it up to you. And that's the whole point of this video. You know, I want it to be a back and forth between me and you, my viewers, and I want to sort of have that as a thing. You know, we build the character for the DLC, and then we do the DLC. So this is GenerationHollow. The theme is that he's going to be using a two-handed sword, whether that's a greatsword or an ultra sword is down to you guys. Huntsman's Copse, remember that view? Yeah, God, the more I've been playing the game, man, the more I've been playing, at first it was like, you know, when I was going through like, stuff with Medulla and like the, you know, the last giant stuff, I was feeling a little bit like, yeah, I still feel a little bit burnt out even after all this time. And then I got a bit more into the game, and it's just like, oh my god, I missed Dark Souls. Oh my god, I missed it. I'm fucking pumped, you know, I've been blasting through it, just getting this character ready, and I have to choose what armor and what weapon am I going to be using. So, the choices that I put to you are Ultra Greatsword or Greatsword. I want this character to be a knight. His name is GenerationHollow, and I want him to be a knight. So there's different armors that suit being a knight. Obviously, the obvious one is the knight armor, or the elite knight armor, or Alva's armor, for example. So some choices for you there. Or even the Syan armor, the golden armor with that beautiful cape. That's what I was thinking about, but I'm still leaving it up to you, even though I have my preferences for the armor. So I want you guys to tell me what armor you'd like me to use in the theme of being a knight. You know, what armor suits a knight. Your choice. So leave it as a comment. Let me know what you think I should run with for the DLC. Any tips and help will be wonderful. And then we have the weapon. So I'm currently using the bastard sword, as you can see here, but that is not what I plan to use. It's just a gateway weapon right now, you know, before I get to the real weapons. Now, my main choices, my main, like, you know, thoughts, is to run the Mastodon sword, which is also right where you get the Syan armor, because it's a beautiful golden greatsword that has really nice attack speed, good damage, solid weapon, you know, and I've never used it before, so I'd like to try that. It's kind of like the Bastard Sword, except a straight upgrade, really, when you think about it. So yeah, that's that option. So we have the Mastodon Greatsword. So would you like me to use that? Suggest something, you know? Versus the other sort of item that I was thinking about was the Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword. Now that's a slow weapon, and I'm not entirely sure whether I feel like I want to use a slow weapon. You know, I'm really loving the attack speed of these Greatswords rather than the Ultra Greatswords. And the Ultra Greatswords have a specific moveset that's kind of confusing, you know, where you can use your sticks on the controller to sort of extra aim it, or stay still and it will hit where you're like targeting. And I don't know. I'd be able to do that if I, you know, had some practice. And the weapon that I'm looking at is the Pursuer's Greatsword. Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword, sorry. Now there are other Ultra Greatswords, but we're going with the theme of being a knight, right? That's the plan. So I really want a weapon that looks good, you know, just looks fucking nice. And yeah, I want to do that. So, if you could make some suggestions for, whoa there, mate. Whoa there. Fucking hell, I forgot you even existed. I kind of like killed him, but forgot that he respawns. Anyway, So yeah, let's see if I can make this jump. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Did it. It was really easy, actually. And we have that Forest Lockstone, so now that I can get into a certain area that I'm not looking forward to, where I have to fight all those gargoyles at once back in that prison place. All the names are eluding me right now, but I'm sure as I play more, it'll all come back to me. But yes, so I have to choose Greatsword or Ultra Greatsword. And Greatsword-wise, I'm kind of thinking about, you know, the Mastodon Greatsword, very knighty, it's golden, it looks really good. You alright, mate? You alright? Yeah, you ain't alright, you fucking dead. I'm poisoned, actually, so, I mean, it's kind of an embarrassment for both of us. But fortunately, I have a way to get rid of that, so. Sucks for you, because you're just dead. You know, I have a way to get rid of my problem, but you're fucking dead. Face down in that pool. So, make some suggestions for Ultra Greatswords and Greatswords. What would you like to see? The main thing that I'm like hoping you vote on is the Mastodon Greatsword versus the Pursuer's Ultra Greatsword. Just because, you know, the Ultra Greatsword from the Pursuer looks fucking awesome, and so does the Mastodon Greatsword. It's all about, like, you know, that fashion souls all up in here, and you know that's what I'm concerning myself with. And they're both solid weapons. You know, Pursuer's Greatsword is definitely, you know, one of the best Ultra Greatswords, and you know the Mastodon Greatsword is probably one of the best, if not the best, greatswords in the game. Ignoring DLC, I have no idea what weapons are in the DLC. So, help me, you know? Make a choice. What would you like to see from me? We are building a knight. What armor? What weapon? I want to use a big two-handed sword, and I want to be wearing some sort of knightly armor. So those are your choices and your options. Come back to me with your comments, and leave a like if you enjoy the idea and the thought of DLC Dark Souls playthrough, Dark Souls coming back. And I will see you soon for Dark Souls and a full DLC run featuring some awesome thumbnails and some awesome stuff.